Are you looking for the ultimate protection for your firearms? Amsoil Firearm Lubricant and Firearm Cleaner provide the most protection. In the ASTM salt fog test, Amsoil showed no corrosion on the test results.
All right, guys, so got something pretty special for you today. This is a gun that I've had for a few years now, and I really haven't recorded yet because I had one piece I wanted to get before I actually recorded it. And this thing's pretty cool, so take a look at this right here. This is all World War II stuff, which is really cool. So you've got a World War II belt here with mag pouches. You've got a 11-inch Marine knife, which is pretty cool. This is the PAL RH36 knife. All that's still written on here. Pretty good. So this is a pretty good knife. This has got some wear on it. It's been sharpened a bunch of times. It's actually fairly sharp right now. You can tell it's been through war. It's been through a lot. And then original US style 1911 holster here. I did add this nice soft lining in here. But there it is. This is the 1943 Colt. This is the 1911A1. So it's got the added, mainspring housing. It's got a little bit longer tail, a little bit wider hammer up here, a few different things over the original 1911 for World War I. So it does have all the good information here you want, U.S. Army, all that good stuff. And this one has seen some times. Most of the bluing is gone off this thing. I actually love, I like them when they're nice, but I really love the way they look when they look like they're kind of beaten down and battered down. Just kind of rough looking. They've got some wear to them. It looks like more like a battlefield pickup. And you see here the horse and the roll marks didn't actually roll very hard at all. United States patent is almost gone. A lot of that stuff's either worn down or is just, didn't get rolled very hard to begin with. But this one's pretty much all original as far as I can tell. It is GHD, so it's got all the markings here. The P for the proof marks, P there. This is one of the many names that you find on there. This is the initials of Brigadier General Guy H. Drury. Pretty neat stuff. Each one of them will have the markings like that. And then you've got the ordnance mark right here, which is kind of hard to tell. But I'll pop all this stuff up on the video for you. You can kind of see that logo there. It looks kind of like the Springfield logo that they stole for the Springfield Armory guns, not the actual Springfield Armory from World War II. But that's what this is from. So you've got all kinds of cool stuff. You get original mag in here. Just a really neat piece. And it's a pretty neat deal here. You tell it's had hundreds, thousands probably of rounds put through it, but it's still in really good condition as far as that goes. It does have the nice GI takedown on here, so it's got a nice idiot mark on there, which is pretty normal for what they wanted. The way they wanted to slap them back together, they could do these in like 30 seconds. Also got some World War II ammo here, which is really cool. This is all old Winchester ammo, and you can see it's built a little differently than the normal ammo. It's got this mark here for the expansion, which is really cool. So a few different things there. Keep a few of those out. And this is some of the ammo I've had from the World War I 1911 that I had years ago. We did a video on it, and you can check it out. But this, I've always wanted the World War II one, so I got this a few years ago. And now I want to show you the takedown, and I'll explain kind of why I haven't shot it already on film, what I've been waiting on and just haven't done until now. But taking this thing down is super simple. We just line up the notch there, push the pin through. This thing's been apart hundreds of times probably in its life, so it comes apart super easy. This is not the normal takedown for the GI, where you do the barrel bushing first. This is actually a little bit easier, which I think is what most people do now. You kick to the side, knock that out. Then we can flip the barrel bushing around, pop that out, and then the barrel, put the link pin down, or the link down, barrel comes right out. So this is what I want to show you. The barrel itself's got some miles on it, and one of the things when you put a round in here, it moves around. Look at this. See, it already got stuck just from that. because the chamber in here is actually quite loose. And that's because it had so many rounds put through this thing that it just doesn't do right. So if you fire one round in this, the case swells and it won't eject it. It'll just slide off of the ejector every time. And then you literally have to take a rod down in here and tap the casing out just to get out of this gun. I've only shot it probably 3 times. Every single time was that way. I figured I probably don't need to do it anymore. So one of the things I want to show you was this right here. So this is an original one, sealed. This is the military bag, part number 7791193. That is the part number for the barrels built for the military, for a military contract after 1943. This is after 1945. This is a 43. So this barrel was made after 1945. Part of that contract is just replacement barrels. So slide that open, and then this is what that barrel should look like from the factory. This is original Parkerizing, and you can see how much more worn down this is, and the whole gun would be Parkerized like that. So, and you can see this one's got the original markings. You've got your P here for your proof mark, and you've got Colt 45 Auto, which would be correct for this serial model for a 43. This one being a 45 being later, it has N and P, and then on this side has an M. So that's all correct. And at the top it says 45 Auto, and then the part number 7791193, which is actually the military order number, I believe is what that was. But all of that is correct for a replacement barrel. Now, I'm definitely going to keep the original barrel forever with this gun, but one thing I did want to do is go ahead and put this barrel in it so that I can actually fire this gun and shoot it some, which is kind of cool to be able to have a replacement barrel. And I mean, it's literally brand new. So the riflings are perfect. I don't know if you can see that. The riflings are perfect down in there, which is pretty neat. All right, guys, so I went ahead and put a new link in here, a new link pin in the new barrel here. So all of that is good to go. So I can leave the factory one the way that it was. And then just drop this in whenever I want to shoot it. So I'm going to put this back together the GI way. So I'm going to stick everything in here. I'm going to throw the bushing in here, get that done. Put the spring in. And now, slide it onto the frame. Make sure my link is down. This one's kind of tight because it's all new stuff. Get that lined up. Drop this in. Now with this, you just want to drop it straight in just to hold the barrel link. This one already has an idiot scratch on it because all these early GI ones did, because that's kind of how they were trained to run this up like that and then click it in under this detent. On a new gun, you definitely don't want to do that. On these, it's not as important. So this is all together. What I'm going to do is go ahead and lock this thing back and then take, there we go, the spring there, push that in. Don't let it slip or it will fly, and then just lock that in. So that's all good to go. And it's almost back together. This almost came out on me, but that's good. Now this last thing to do is, like I said, you don't want to run it up through there. You just want to get it real close to the end and push up and in at the same time, and it'll snap right into place. And that is good to go. What I do want to do is pull this back to the detent. Get that snapped in, there we go. And there you go. Now the gun is back together, and it has a brand new barrel in it now, so it should be ready to fire. Which is kind of nice. So I've got this original barrel I can hang on to, original one for the gun, but this would be an original replacement barrel for the time period, which is nice, and everything seems to be working very nice and slick. I'm really excited to shoot this thing now. So that's pretty dang sweet. So yeah, that's it. Let's load up the magazine and get to shooting. All right, guys, so we got the 43 out here with a new barrel in it. So we're gonna see how it does, and I think it'll be okay. Kind of excited about it. So we got a mag here, and old original mag. Let's see how it does. I didn't adjust the extractor or anything on this thing, so it might be kind of tired. This thing's pretty old, so we'll see how it does. Yeah, probably needs extractor adjusted on this one. Like I said, I've only been able to do one round at a time and then push them back out of the barrel. The barrel seems to be working fine though on this thing, so see if we can get it to squeeze off any. Probably gonna have to take the extractor out and work on it. It's actually fairly worn down. Looking at it now, it's not super sharp, so that's probably what it is. There's no telling how many thousands of rounds have been through this gun throughout the years, but at least I'm able to shoot some rounds through it now. So even if every one of them doesn't eject, I am hoping that one of them might eject, which would be nice. Yeah, that extractor is just too loose. But it is kind of cool to have this gun, 43 model, to be able to shoot it and actually run through some ammo. There goes the last one. Let's load it up again and try it again. And maybe one day I'll get in there and mess with it. And I might not. I mean, I don't shoot this thing a lot. I'm literally only shooting it right now just for the video. Just to be able to shoot it some with this new barrel on it. So it mainly just stays up in my case at the house. So anyways, we'll load up the mag for it. All right, guys, so got another mag loaded up here. I was gonna tell you, look how these feed lips are worn out, like they're stretched out and everything. But the gun seems to be feeding fine. It's obviously not doing it automatically because the extractor's not working right. But got another 6 rounds here. So run through these, get a few more rounds out of it, see how it does. Yeah. It does get you better at failures. It's a light strike. Oh, didn't feed. There we go. That was the last one, and it ejected. It ejected the last one. Nice. All right, guys. So that's it. Hopefully you enjoyed it. This is just a awesome piece of history. I mean, it really is. It's such a great gun. It's a beautiful gun. I mean, this looks really, really good. I really love the style of this thing, the roughness of it. It looks like it, has been through some war. So here you go, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. So I really love this gun.
HiRevz Media is sponsored by Born to Ride Motorcycle Magazine. Check out borntoride.com.